Good early afternoon, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. So, guys, just a little quieter music in the background today. Let's get to where I want. So, first things first, if you haven't done so already, please hit that like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. 88.6% of our viewers subscribe to the channel, which is absolutely phenomenal, well above the national average on YouTube. If you haven't done so already, go check out my description. Click on the Twitter and follow me on Twitter. We have 136 followers now on Twitter in the last 2 days, which is cool. It's able to stay in contact. You can direct message me on Twitter. We can talk easier than emailing. And then you can check out my second page, Swing Traders Anonymous, that has 177 subscribers in 2 days. That's my second YouTube page. It's absolutely phenomenal. Other than that, if you don't like XRP, if you don't like the ISO 20022 coins, or if you're just not a fan of crypto, but you still want to learn and understand what next level technical analysis and learn the charts and see my top-down analytics I created, well, stick around. You know, if you have to, grab a joint, do whatever you got to do to relax and sit back, and you're going to learn a lot. But if you're here to make fun of people and laugh, or you hate XRP or think it's a joke, well, like I say every single episode, every single update, you can put those walking boots on, strap them up real nice and tight, and get the fuck out. So, Mr. Sean Crothers, thank you for this beautiful pic from Maine. Absolutely gorgeous. I wish I was there right now fishing. That's one of my dream destinations, and this is the exact reason why. So when people ask me why I want to go to Maine so bad, this is why. Gorgeous. That's a breathtaking picture. So, let's get into XRP, ladies and gentlemen. Well, actually, real quick, as you know, we were watching, there's a lot of people that are watching H-Bar. The one thing I would caution people with the H-Bar, it had such a quick pullback that I would think it would have to double top and at least prove this pattern. I don't think it's just going to go up that quick and come down. I think it's building more of a pennant flag. You can see it starts waving itself out, but I think it has everything in the making for a double top up there at 28. Or what was this? 28.1. Maybe a little farther, but it absolutely came up and did what we were saying, or what I was thinking. You know, when I put things out, I put down the scenarios. If you see it take one of two tracks, you know which way it's going to go. I can't tell you what to do, and if you blame me because you don't understand the charts, couldn't pull the trigger, or whatever the case may be, maybe you're not grown up enough to, you know, trade. But if you want to sit back, you want to learn, especially learn from the mistakes, because there are plenty and they always happen in the trading world. That's the only true way that you're going to grow as a trader. We all make mistakes. And the biggest mistake is trying to buy the bottom or sell the top. That's the common mistake we make over and over and over. That's something I've worked on diligently, so I don't do. Well, I still do it, but, you know, you're always working. So, basically, we gotta learn. You know, you gotta learn from your mistakes. If you didn't pull the trigger now and you wish you would have, when it gets into a certain price range, you start to buy from the top, and then you start buying it down. Every little part, it goes down a few percent, or every 5% or 10%. And I'm going to teach you guys the best strategy on the way down. So with Doge, like I said, we're at the top of this zone. I know a lot of questions have been coming about Doge. I believe the best buy-in zone, this would be the apex buy-in zone. If you get somewhere over here before it bounce up, that'd be the ultimate buy-in zone, because you have a nice pullback at about 28.1. This pattern technically, it could support itself, but it would come through the uptrending support. But it technically could hold itself down here, maybe at 26. But like I said, it comes right out of that uptrending support, so it becomes very dangerous. So anyway, around 28.2, like yesterday, I was saying, you know, you can buy it at 28.5, but around 28.2 seems to be the apex buy zone for Doge if it had a nice retrace. Bitcoin, I still stand firm that it... Oh man, my one came off. But like I was saying, or like I've been saying, we're in an uptrending support, uptrending resistance. And until that breaks, it can go as high as it wants in this wedge. That's a little off, but it'll do the job for what I'm trying to show you. So, I don't know where that came from. Right now we're in the top of the zone. We were in the top of the zone yesterday. Remember we were up here and I said we had to come down? Because the ideal thing would be to consolidate. It can come down all the way, and I would think the 45.5, that would be the ideal. I think it's going to dump. And then if it catches itself right there, then it feels like we are still going to have one more pump up here and maybe ride to 50,000. I know it's looking more like a dump right now, but it very well could ride up to 50,000. And if it holds at 45.5, there's going to be a lot of buying opportunities on our altcoins because they're going to drop pretty quickly, and you might see some 10 to 15% discounts from this top. So crashes and flash drops happen in all ways, ladies and gentlemen. Look at XDC. It's went up and down, up and down, up and down about 80%, then back down 50%, then up 40%, then down 50%, then up 60% in a very short amount of time. And that's what XDC does. And there was many opportunities to buy, but at the end of the day, XDC is going to end right back down where it started, under 10 cents. Even though it got up to almost 18, and people are going to, what the fuck? And then it's going to end up at 8 and 6. Because this is the cycle, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. Just hitting the joint. It's Sunday. Sometimes to deal with XRP and the crypto crowd, just gotta hit the joint. So again, guys, if you haven't done so, let's take a minute and hit that subscribe button. If you want to join the Twitter, or go over to my Swing Traders Anonymous channel that I started 2 days ago. All that and more is in the description of this video. Now, back to business. XRP, the most likely scenario, like we said earlier, there's a buy-in. If it holds up here, like we were saying, where was it at? $1.19 would be the ultimate buy-in if you think you can swing it, because that would show a correction. It was up at 134, which I told everybody, we got up a little bit higher, we could short, for the longer term. But now I told you the shorts are going to take position right now, so it could be very dangerous when the futures open tonight. I'm just telling you guys, it can be very, very dangerous. So it's going to be very interesting to watch. But if we go into the 1 minute, I've got the two lines we're trading between right now, so everything else is irrelevant. Not 139. That's where I thought we could get up to when we were making that little push up yesterday. That was like the top end when people were asking me. So we're probably going to trade down to the bottom of the zone on a little drop. And then if it can consolidate, it would probably pump right back up to the top of the zone. So that would be a, 15-cent pump, 16-cent pump. But the problem is we keep getting rejected at that same level. So eventually, in the days to come, a lot of people are going to, and I'm going to continue to put it in my headline, the crash no one's talking about or no one's willing to admit. A lot of FUD headlines. Everybody will come around, you'll see. Just like I said last time, you can't argue with what the charts are showing, and you can't argue, even if you're not looking at the charts, what's happening in our financial sectors around the world, and in the United States in particular. Make no mistake about it, there's a lot of FUD and bullshit about that crypto tax not being put into the infrastructure bill. That could not be farther from the truth, ladies and gentlemen. They had to have a unanimous vote to have it taken out of the bill. Otherwise, the amendment said it'd be put back in after. One person voted against taking it out of the infrastructure bill, which may, even though it got voted out, it means at the end when they go through and put this bill together and all the money goes and all the stuff and regulations go in, it means that crypto tax is going to be part of the infrastructure bill. That's what it means. If you don't believe me, I really don't give two shits. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibud OG. At the end of the day, it's going to be the same way it always was. Son of a bitch, we should have listened. Stay true, stay blessed.